Hey everyone, it's Eddie with DAC Moto. Yeah, I don't quite have my riding attire on today, and this definitely is not a helmet. It wouldn't protect much in a spill. But today's video is all about moto camping, when you're out camping on your motorcycle, and specifically about where you place your tent and your campsite. How important that is to be very cautious and check your surroundings. Not so much because you're worried about humans, but you're worried about what's out there in nature. So today's video is going to be about keeping yourself safe in the woods. But before we get started, if you would, if this is your first time here, please subscribe, hit that bell notification for the next video, and give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It helps out a lot. Without further ado, let's get started. These are a few things you want to look out for when you're camping. Hollow logs, wood piles, rock piles, dangerous. Okay guys, this is why it's so important to be very careful when you're going out camping anywhere in this country, or actually maybe anywhere in the world, because you never know when you're going to run into this. That's an eastern timber rattler right there. Very lethal, very deadly. As you can see, he's rattling away. He's a little upset. These are very dangerous. These are very dangerous snakes. You get struck by this, it's a hemotoxin. Before you die, probably a minute or so before you die, you start bleeding out from all your orifices, from your anal, penis, your ears, your nose, your eyes. Highly deadly, highly venomous. One quick strike from this and it's lights out for you. This is so important that you look out, because you can see how he camouflages himself easily in rock crops and wood piles, in the brush, and dead leaves and branches. You wouldn't even know it unless he's rattling like he is until you stepped on it. Somebody like this could definitely ruin your day. Very dangerous snake. So important that when you get to your camp and you're going to set your tent up, that you don't set it near any hollow logs, any rock croppings by rock walls where there's any crevices or deep crevasses where snakes can den and hide up. You don't want to be near a pile of wood or anything that has a covering where they can hide up underneath and would allow the sun to heat it up and give them warmth during the night or during the day. Deadly predator. These aren't as bad as a eastern diamondback, but it's still a deadly rattlesnake. So today is just to give you an understanding of what these things can do. How deadly they are. And you can see how long this one is. He probably stretches about 30 inches. That means he can strike at least 15 to 17 inches. Easily strike at you within 17 to 15 inches and get you a good look right there. Pretty fat snake. I caught him in a wood pile there. I'm gonna take him off the mountain here and release him. I'm going to take him off the mountain and release him away from here, away from homes and people's livestock and pets. Not that he would aggressively seek out any of that. He mostly looks for, squirrels, rats, chipmunks, mice, maybe other snakes. But definitely got to be careful because they are, oops, sorry about the camera action there. They are deadly, and you can see how he's been continuing to rattle there. He's got at least 10 or 12 buttons on his rattler. These snakes are protected, so you really don't want to harm them. Some people will kill them just for the rattlers, and that's not really a humane thing to do. They do have roundups in Texas, probably a lot more in Texas, and they raise them for these roundups. A lot of times they do go find them out in the nature areas in the desert, but they also cultivate them in a sense, kind of ranch them for those kind of events. So dangerous snake. Always check your surroundings. Make sure you're not going to be anywhere where there's any animal trails, any leftover food where mice can come, because he's going to come and look for those mice or rats possibly during the night. And he picks up through his pits. He's a viper, so he picks up a heat signal. And if you're camping and you got your legs sticking out the sleeping bag or out your tent, he might think of that as food, and be willing to give you a bite. Be willing to bite you there and see what you taste like. So that's today's video. You say bye to the snake here. I'm gonna put him away here in a second and take him down off the mountain, release him. That's today's video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Push that bell for the next notification. Kick that bell, punch that bell. You know my routine. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And all those who have subscribed, I appreciate you. And I'm thankful that you're my one of my viewers. Again, this is about keeping yourself safe when you're out there moto camping. Watch out for these guys. And he's pretty upset. And always be safe on your bike as well. This is Eddie with Dak Moto, 2 wheels.